Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. The first thing you have to ask yourself is, why Memorial Day weekend are you not with your family? Why are you watching a man with his shirt off on YouTube talk about video games? Are you an orphan? Is your name Bruce Wayne? I don't know. Maybe you hate your family. Maybe you live alone and your family's moved far, far away. Whatever the case may be, here we are. So, picked up some Xbox One games in the past probably a few weeks, maybe month. First off, I had did a small review on this a couple of years ago when I first played it and beat it. I enjoyed it well enough, but it definitely has a little bit of I don't want to say nostalgia because it's not that old, but a reminiscent nostalgic feeling to me at this point. So this was on sale the other day for like $6.99 or $5.99 on Microsoft's website. So I picked this up and I used it as a means to. Long story short, we went to Salem, Massachusetts. The whole thing with the witch trials for a vacation, and as a birthday gift for my girlfriend. She didn't know where we were going, so I put out Murdered Soul Suspect and Lords of Salem on Blu-ray. And I said, what do these two things have in common? That's where we're going, because this game takes place in Salem, Massachusetts. And she goes, Salem? And I said, no, we're going to a tattoo convention in Pennsylvania. Like, I made up some ridiculous nonsense, and she kind of looked at me puzzled, and then I told her I was lying. That's usually how our relationship works. So, really cool game. Sadly, the company closed after this game came out because I guess didn't do as well as they had hoped. It's definitely a one run through type of game. It's a mystery adventure game with some action elements, but more like stealth mystery, piecing clues together. Can be creepy. It has a really cool story. I really enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm wearing rose-colored glasses at this point. I think I gave it like a 6 or a 6.5 when I first played it. I would boot that up now to at least a 7, 7.5. I also picked up Quantum Break, and it also came with Alan Wake digitally, the two DLCs, and the American Nightmare. I had played through Alan Wake previously on the 360. Had done one of the DLCs that I think was the Writer, I want to say, was the Signal. The Signal. I now played the Writer and American Nightmare, and then I started this, and it was really cool, and it's definitely got a sort of Alan Wake feeling. Like, you could see it's the same company, at least. But I haven't gotten very far in it. I've just been playing pretty much online games lately, so I do have to get back into this, because this is pretty cool, and it's kind of like a TV series. You play through it, then at the end of each, episode or level, they say to you, well, what do you want to do with this? And like from the bad guy's point of view, you pick something and then it changes, and they show you like a TV episode for 20 or 30 minutes or whatever. So really cool stuff. Also picked up, it's the same game. Also picked up the Life is Strange limited edition. This is $10 right now, I believe, on the Xbox store digitally. I don't like digital games. The limited edition, is $19.99 at GameStop. Most GameStops have like one left. I guess they also probably didn't order a ton of them. From what I've read about it, I have yet to play this. I did install it. It is sort of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer in terms of like the high school teenage thing, mixed with time travel, not the vampire stuff. And great reviews, looks really cool. The regular edition is $19.99 as well at GameStop. I think $17.99 used. I was tempted. I have a ton of credit there, so I was tempted. And then I said to myself, you know what? The limited edition is $19.99. Let me just get that. And it comes with a soundtrack and an art book. And yeah, I don't like digital stuff. Two more. I feel like Punky J. I'm not wearing a shirt. You like this? Probably not. Me neither. So, Rainbow Six Siege. This was a great reboot of the series. I really enjoy this. It's online only. There is a like training situations mode where you can go in one player and kind of go through each mission to learn the ins and outs, which is pretty fucking hard, mind you. But anyhow, it's a thinking man's FPS. So don't expect Halo or Call of Duty or something fast, because if you go in like that, you're going to die. You have to sneak around corners and peek and use different tools and technology. There's like a ton of different operators or characters you can choose from and unlock. You can unlock things through experience. I think it's called renown. So once you get renown from beating the mission or doing things online, you can then buy new operators or upgrade their equipment, whatever. Some operators are cooler, some are kind of boring. One guy has a huge shield and he has a pistol, and you walk around holding the shield up. One dude has a huge hammer. It's really cool because the environments are all destructible. So you may go into a room that looks empty, and then in the next room is the bad guy. You could send a camera underneath the door, see he's in there, scope out where the bad guys are, then break the wall down and start shooting through the wall. So it's really, really cool in terms of the destructible environments. It feels like it's where it should be in terms of destruction. I know Red Faction had done it pretty well. I really like this. It's pretty intense, and with friends and playing online with people, it's great. It's online only, so if you don't like that type of game, or you don't play online, I wouldn't bother. Talking to you, Dean. And finally, I got this. I enjoyed the beta. I know I said if they had come out with more map packs in the future and more characters, and as long as they keep it alive, unlike what they did for Shadowrun, which this game to me is reminiscent of in a way, then it would probably do well. And it's been selling like fucking hotcakes. So I picked up Overwatch. Amazon had it for $48.99. I'm also a Prime subscriber. I never pay full price for video games, ever. I do not spend $60 on games, ever. I wait till they're cheap, I wait till they're used, but, excuse me, I wrote to Amazon, and I said Prime people are supposed to get 20% off new video game releases. Well, I guess they didn't read their own fine print, because it's only off of retail price, not sale price. So it was $48.99 on sale. They gave me another 20% off of that. So it was $41. Then I had $10 in credit, so I got it for $31. So for $31, I'm much more comfortable. And I gotta tell you, I don't think it changed much from the beta, but I am really, really enjoying this. Played for a few hours the other night, and I knew I had to kind of cut myself off because I would have been I was up till I think 2. I would have been up till 4 in the morning. It was really fun. Me and my buddy Brian picked it up. My other friend Timmy is getting it, I think, today. A bunch of us. It's just really fun. The characters are very varied and different. I'm not huge on some of the character design. As I said, it's very anime-ish in a way. I don't like that whole, the feminists wrote to Blizzard and they were offended because the women in the games all look kind of similar or all in good condition, and there's no feminist archetype or archetype or whatever the hell. It's please. So they made a character with muscles. They made this very lesbian-looking woman with short pink hair and really big muscles, and it's she looks cool, all right, whatever, I get it, but do we really need to who the fuck cares what people think about your game? I mean, if they're buying it or it's good and they like it and it's fun or it has a good story, great. What are we going to nitpick on everything in life? Is every game release going to have a phone call or an email or a tweet from someone who doesn't agree with something? Then every single thing in the world would be changed, and whoever's vision it is will always be tweaked and not their vision anymore. Just to what? Please this much percentage of people? It's crazy. Even the shit going on with the transgender bathrooms. I think the statistic is 0.4%. 0.4. Let's even raise that to 1%. Let's double it and a little more. 1% are transgender in the United States. And everyone's worried about this. Why? Why is it on the news all the time? Why is it on Facebook all the time? Who gives a flying fuck? Do you want them in the bathroom with your kids? Probably not. If you don't care, then you bring your fucking kid in there. Ain't my kid. I don't know. Anyhow, now that I went for that fucking tangent, game is really great. As I said, I'm not huge on some of the character design, but I do like that they're all different. And, yeah. That's really it. So I guess what I was getting at was think what you want, do what you want, create what you want. If you're an artist, draw something beautiful. If someone doesn't like it, who cares? It's like that saying, if I don't have any enemies, I'm not doing my job. It's a game. It's media. Are they going to get like messages all the time from everyone regarding everything? Like a movie comes out and they don't agree that the woman was not portrayed correctly in a horror movie or something? Like, who cares? It's fucking entertainment. Get a life. Do something with yourself. I don't know. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe.